Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you and awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you don't feel the same. Oh, the burning hand, listening to you harp on about some new soulmate. She's so perfect, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how I wish you'd wake up one day. Run to me, confess your love, at least just let me say that when I talk to you, won't you bed walks right through and shoots an arrow through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I loved you from the start? What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed staring into the blue. Unrequited, terrifying. Love is driving me a bit insane. Have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I talk to you, won't you bed walks right through and shoots right out through my heart. And I sound like a loon, but don't you feel it to confess I love you from the start? Confess I love you, just thinking of you. You know I've loved you from the start. Okay, is that better? Okay, so hopefully that's better. Okay, I think that's better. Turn this back up, and I mute that. Okay, we are back. Back indeed. We are back. Back again. Ah, where's my cursor? There. Painting frames. Here we go. And then use this monitor to pull up my reference. No, not that. Wrong tab. Oh, it is this one. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, so we're just going to finish up probably the paintings, the clock, and the table. I don't know what we'll do after that, but hopefully we'll have time to do more.
We'll see. Oh, did it switch again? No, it didn't. Okay, we're good. Why can't I change brush sizes all of a sudden? Interesting. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Yes. Okay. What is this? Hello. Color. We like colors. This. Turn that down. Give that a fill. Then we're going to do that. Then give it like a wood grain, I guess. Textures. What do we have here? Just wood fiber. Bring this to like a redwood. And lighter. Like that. It's pretty good for basic texturing, but I wouldn't say I will use it all the time in the future. Alright, paintings. Okay with leaving the layers like that. Trim, no. Lock that, lock that. Frames are done. Lighting and stuff. Something that's been annoying that I think I'm gonna need to figure out for like, what is that? Yeah, there we go. Is sometimes my head is like wide or something. I'm not sure how to describe it. I'm gonna do it's like seafoam green, whatever that color is. Oh, wait a minute. I should let me grab this color again. Then I'm gonna go use our nice friend, the polygonal select tool, so I don't hit the wrong area. Like that. Polygonal select. Very nice, very handy. There, that's better. We go this. Get that green like that. Then switch brushes. Wait, I can just do this. Oh, I should change. Is there a way to change my wheel for that? And then I use this because, yes. Should be using my stylus. What would that be? Who knows what this painting is? I'm just painting it. Turn down that. Doing do no. Do 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 do. Do 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 Make this look like somewhat painted. Then we give ourselves some green. Then go grass texture. We just turn that real down low, and we just go. And turn this, go this, but then turn down the opacity quite a bit. Not sure. We've got ourselves some mountains. All right, let's actually go. What is this? That looks kind of like water. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Mountain texture. Is there a way to make this better? Because right now it kind of sucks. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to go through that manually. Hold on, wasn't there a keybind? Let me open a new window. Open image. I don't think can I find it? Drawings. Krita shortcuts. I want to see what this is. I think there was one to lighten and darken. Lighten and darken, lighten and darken. Ah, D and L. Okay, that's gonna be helpful. Oh, that just changes it to black. And then dark, it brings it all the way down. Okay, so if I go this, dark, lighten, 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 then we're going to go paint because we want to make it look somewhat painted. Let's do wet bristles because why not? Oh, that doesn't, that smears it. We don't want that. Not dry brush. Bristles flat. That works. Mountains. I'm going to turn that, lighten that up a bit, and then we're going to go. Hold on. Back. Let's make this like a lot smaller. Just adding strokes until it looks decent from a distance, because that's all we need it to be. We do a little lighten again. Cool. Rocks. And we need to add some kind of texture. Maybe this would work. Making mountains. Looks good from a distance. Okay, and then we need to add sun. The Then I'm going to switch to another texture brush-ish. Gotta turn down the opacity a lot. That doesn't make sense though, does it? Should be like this. Then we go like this, and then we go switch to a texture brush of some kind. Noise splat big, but make it small. Do ourselves a nice there. That's a good painting, I'd say. Make this a yellowish gray, and then we can go here and then erase all that. Turn to not a texture brush, but just a normal brush. Like that. There. That would be a solid painting, I would say. Clock time. All right. Where's my picture? Little picture. So goofy. And let's. What is the button for select? There isn't one. Okay. I feel like there was though at one point. Maybe I changed the keybinds. Actually, hold on. Let's recolor that. Actually, it's not. Looks like we got a little bit of a. What is that? I'd say that's a solid clock. Coloring time. We want this redwood, this nice redwood color. Oh, hold on. We got to fix this. Wood. Wood that is red. I'm going to take this and we're going to... Oh, I guess not. Make this darker. Like that. That is our... Nope. Like that. Like that. We can go here. Like that. And then it's very important we get this kind of right. Each of those is layered over the other. And then that would be like that. Turn down the opacity a lot. And you get something like that. Okay. Now we want creamy white. And then I'm going to take this into a deep brown. Oh, spot on, right? And then I'm going to go like this. Actually, hold on. I'm going to go. Okay. New brown color. Oh, our opacity was down. Let me grab this so I can. No, we're gonna challenge ourselves a bit. Let's not rest our wrist. There. Always gotta have a nice clock. All right. About a friend. At there, it's one. It's like that. So, ooh, this is gonna be tricky. So I'm actually gonna go like this. And I'm gonna go like this. We get a little bit of that. Then this one I'm gonna make a lot better because like that. All right. Giant clock. Vintage. And then we go, I don't know. We're gonna go like that. Ooh, then we get to do a nice. And then for a little bit of pizzazz, we can do. I'm not sh- Nice. That actually looks great from a distance. It looks kind of red. Should make it more yellow. Tool options, 0 grow. Like that. Oh, we can keep both. Just like that. Yeah. All right. Now going back to you. Then we're going to go gray. Big ol' thing. Big ol' thing. And then we can do ourselves a nice, like that. And then we can fill in the inside with a darker wood, like that. Can maybe add a bit of a dim metallic shine, I guess. Just like that. Who knows what else it needs? Not me. Then we can actually do a little bit of this, and then we can go if we make a square, right? Make a square of like that. Maybe more like that. And fill. Fill it with 60. And then just do ourselves a little bit of $20 there. And then we can go like that. Hey, why does it keep adjusting itself? We don't want that. There. Nice. Clock. But then we're gonna take this, do this, and we can go tool options, this, and we can go like that. Actually, maybe a little bit less than that, but just a smidge. I know it would be like this, wouldn't it? Just a smidge like that. But then we'll put it off frame because I don't want to have to draw all that jazz. But we don't want to become too lazy. So let's do that. Do that. Oop, turn our opacity back up. And we can just do this. Turn this girl to 1. Like that. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm going to take this. Color, opacity down, and we can go... like that, and we can go... Or instead, better idea would be like this. Nice. Clock is done. Let's figure out how we want to arrange the characters. I mean, you're already sitting like this, so you would probably be here. You'll be in the center. You'll be here. This person will be on this side. And this person be on this on the way end. Okay. I'm sitting down. Hmm. Hit the table next. Table, then the chairs. How close do we want? We probably want them to be like right here. Hmm. Then we go and just have them be like that, yeah. And then it would be this feeling's just fine. Can't you see? We were meant to be. Why do I have to stay here on the ground? Over cityscapes escapes you with the sound. It's delineated at the station for an hour, but I won't make to me town. You're taking every moon that I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, can tell you why. Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? Seen it crowded all around you. Can you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it crowded all around you. You tell me there's an issue you've seen before. I can tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Oh, I have to stay here on the ground. Overrated cityscapes overrates you with the sound. It's delineated. Your name, but they all claim it. You're the same. They don't make it every mood that I see you on the rise. You're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, why unique? Tell me there's an issue. Can you tell me there's an issue? A cloud all around you. Tell me there's an issue you've seen before. Tell you why. You are. I can't tell you. Can you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. I hear you tell me there's an issue you've seen before. I can't tell you why, oh, I can't tell you why. Nice. Okay, right. Use our selection tools. All right, we need chairs and our light. Oh man. I'm gonna take a break though. What time is it? Okay, yeah. Break. Cool. Okay. Groovy. Probably go for another 50 minutes or so. We'll keep this chill music going. Keep it chill. All right, let's start with this light, shall we? This is where our light's gonna be. We need that to be like this. So it's gonna be start here. I like that hexagonal shape. So we're gonna go start here to here. That's how wide it's gonna be. It's kind of like that. A little bit shorter. Actually, let's bring it up higher then. Like that. And that's our primary thing. We're gonna go like this. Bring these up and across. I like the hexagonal light in my reference picture, so I'm going to just use that. Like that, and then I can go like this, like that. Like so. Okay, that's what it's gonna look like. Decrease that, zoom in a bit. Let's be a little bit more precise. Was that you? Of the attack? It was very nice. I did like it. Thank you. You're the first attacked, and you know what's funny? I literally submitted my character that same day. I don't know if you knew that. Yes, I liked it. Good. I'm trying to find, like, I like the way my character looks right now, but I want to find like a little bit of a different style. Okay, I need to draw my character in a 360 view or something like that. Because right now I only have the front face. Yes, and I also like the little details you added for the little tie clip in the little pocket. I didn't end up actually adding those, but I definitely will at some point. At least when I made my model, I didn't add them. We can go like this. Bring it up more, I guess. Not sure why this isn't. Oh, it's because I have my opacity down, that's why. Yay. All right. How's that light? It looks pretty light. All right. That, now we're gonna do it our nice deep red. It's going to be our primary color. Actually, no, we want it to do a little bit of a, because it's a light's gonna leak through. I don't know how to... Oops, don't want that. We want like that. This light leaks through it a little bit. So then we can... I'm going to do what this person did. And I'm going to go like this. Try to make it look like a 1920s suit. Hold up. Let me... Ah, yeah. Interesting. I like that suit. I like the ooh, I'm trying to remember what does that art style remind me of? Like that kind of sharp angled art style reminds me of Alistair. I don't know, some character's name from the Has-Been Hotel pilot. I never got into that show, but yeah, I don't. It also is only available on like Amazon Prime. After the pilot, I didn't watch it just because I didn't have Amazon Prime or whatever streaming service that you needed to have. Ooh, I kind of like that look. Hold on. Bring this out a bit. That, right? Bring this. Thanks for stopping by again. And then it looks like we need a white. Get it a nice, make it a nice LED light. But I don't want it to be an LED light. I want it to be like a like that. Excuse me. That, and then go clock. Thank you. I want to do some like more game stuff, but I'm working on a YouTube video first. I want to get like a certain progress on videos before I do the next one, because I'm going to try one style of video, then I'm going to try streaming, and then turning that into a video. Just try a couple things. Turn the opacity down. that. All right. Then, now that that's all done, actually we should turn that down a little bit more. Whoosh. Whoosh. And then we can add like a little bit of a start light, like that. Or maybe we do that to the actual light. Let's turn the opacity down even more, and then we just go like... Not much with lighting, but that feels like a good place to start. And then we'll add lighting highlights later. This will be like the main coloring stuff. Now we need to do some chairs. All right. I think once we do the chairs, that's gonna be probably about it. But then we're going to, and then tomorrow we'll start drawing some of the characters. They look pretty simple. My concern is, like, I want to be able to draw cleanly. I think that's just going to require practice. Hold on, let me try something. If I go like this, where's my stylus? So if I go... And it's not letting me draw. Oh, right, because those are in front. Oops. Hide that, turn my opacity up to 100, and... Like, I see some characters and their lines are so smooth. Like, how do they do it? I want to do it as well. Oh well. All right, chair time. Let's start with the front chair. These are in front. Actually, let's put the table behind that for now. Actually, hold on. Let me merge with the layer below. Table. I'm gonna go like this. So now the chairs are in front, so I can get a good look of what they would look like if they were in front. So we're gonna have, what is our chair gonna look like? Gonna have a straight line. I won't say, how wide should it be? Practice, and I think some programs have stabilization. I don't think Krita does. We'll see. Maybe that's a... Hold on. I have this brush here called Dynamic Brush. Maybe that's like stabilization. And if I go to regular brush... No, what if I did like real slow so my line is sloppy? I don't even know what this line does. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see. Yeah, just practice. I need to get back to... I'm on the last... Yeah. I'm on the last exercise for drawbox.com. I have 2 pages of rotated boxes, and then I can move on to this 250 box challenge. That feels too wide. Let's try 350. About 350. 350, too small. What did I do? 400. Okay, 400 feels about right. Let's get our... How high do we want it to be? Probably to like there. I'm gonna try and... So close. Yeah, my issue is starting and stopping at the proper spot. Like otherwise I can make some pretty straight lines. Like that. That's a good straight line. It's different though cuz I'm on a tablet and not a piece of paper. But I've got confidence in my lines, which is good. Not bad. Just rotate that a bit. It's like that. This tool it is. And of course the opacity was wrong. If I held this like a piece of paper, would that help? I don't know. I'm just using a stand right now, so I'm at a little bit of a weird angle. All right, come on, chair. We got this. Straight up. I'm okay if it's a little weird. But there, that's pretty good. But let's straighten that out. And I drew it on the wrong layer, didn't I? I did. That's good. Now we can go to the right layer. And we can do this. And then we can go this layer. And we can erase. We love layers. It still looks goofy. Lock that layer, please. Okay, now that I have an idea of what I want it to look like, now we can go to here, and we can go oh, dang it! The angle was perfect too. Like that. That looks good. Nice. There's our top. And then we can do some of that. And then actually I want it to be a bit taller, so it would be, if it was behind the table, it would be, yeah, like that. Nice. Okay, that's about the right size. Now we need the bottom legs and stuff. What's nice is we can duplicate and do all sorts of cool things with it. Do this. This, we're gonna go here, go like that, go like that. We're gonna go like this. And then we're just gonna do this, right? I'm gonna go like with that, move this table back up like that. Take this chair, move it so it's like, oh wait, we need to color it first a little bit. Let's do that first. Like this, and then we're going to bring it down behind the table, right? So the bottom of this would be all be slight below that around the whole table. And now what we can do is we can duplicate this. We can go here, tool options. Hey, why'd you do that? This, and then we can go like that. And then we duplicate that. Mirror horizontal. We do that. Let's take this center chair. Let's move this over a bit so it's like that. Right. And then we have to draw the bottoms. Do two more. Oops. Shift, delete all those. It should be that one. And do the same thing. Then we're gonna go like this. Like that. It's gonna be all our cheer. Actually, a little bit more. About. And we're gonna have to make it look like the ends of the table. That's fine. Right, we're gonna leave that one there because we can duplicate that. Actually, we should also delete this one, because then we can, once we draw the bottoms, we can do cool stuff. All right, so let's draw the bottoms of these chairs, shall we? Take this, we're going to go 5, nope, 10, and let's see, how large do I want it? Probably about like that. All right, and then this will go off screen. So will this. Oh, but we also need to make that thicker. So let's undo all that actually. We can do that. Then we go like this. And then we go like that. We go like this. And then we go bam, bam. Is that what we want? Front. Because those need depth too. So actually, let me... Cool little trick like this. Take that and move it out a little bit. So there's our thickness. Oh man. I love being able to I love being able to just copy and paste stuff. It's so nice. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna use this as the basis of our chair. At which point I'm gonna go like this. Because this won't actually be our chair. Hold on. This is just I'm gonna use this as a reference for the actual chair. Okay, and then we're going to insert a new layer, and then this will be our actual chair. As well, somewhat. There, and we go like this. We go up like that. And we're gonna go keep that. Actually, no, we can erase that. Here, and we go like this. So we get that. And we can go all straight across. Now we can go like this. Now we have that, and we just need this. We can go like that, and then we can go like this. How long do we want it? Probably there, right? Maybe taller? Let's see. Let's bring the table back. No, that feels about right. We're gonna go like this. Like that. Wait, no, that's that. So this should actually be like that. Do that there. Then it would be like that. No, but that's the front. So it'd actually be straight across. Like that. Just because of the perspective. This one would be like that. Same thing. Except we need it lower. One piece would be flat. Like so. The other piece would be angle like that, and we'll make it so. Chair acquired. Then we go U, bring all our colors. Let's check our tool options, whatever, it's fine. Go bam. I'm not going to put too much detail into the seats because the tushies are going to be covering that up anyway, so. Okay. Now we got this. I'm going to take the polygonal select tool so I can get a straight cut like so. That. Okay. This one as well. Bam. Delete. There. Now I'm going to go here. Right. Hold on. Remove that layer. I'm going to merge with layer below, at which point I should now be able to do this. Actually, let's just go like that, and then we can fill. Or not. Right, and then we merge with layer below. Chair L. We can go like that. Yes. And we can now turn this into a solid wood piece. Like so. Nice. That came together nicely. Now we can duplicate that, and this will be R. Now we can control R this. Right click, mirror horizontal, bring our table back, and then we can go like that. Now we can slide it back and forth however we please, depending on how thick we make the characters. We might need to make the chairs higher. That's always a possibility. Can leave that one as is. So now we just need to do this chair. Let's hide that table. I'm going to take this, duplicate that. We go like that. This feels about the thickness. This one should be pretty easy to merge with layer below. Nice. 10 pixels. Bring that. Kabam. 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 And then we can go like this. And like that. All right. And then now we need to do this. Here. To remove that so it looks nice. Fill that. Fill that. Do this. Fill that. Okay. And then we're going to do a little bit of a brush here. Sure. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to rename this chair center. Excuse me. Hold on, I have a question. What if I did this? Could this work? No, it wouldn't it? Would it? Actually, it could. But I don't think that's a good idea. It'll look too strange. Let's see. This is face. Our vector is this. So what angle is that? That is boosh 1, 2, 3. And over a little bit. Able to do brush stabilization and tool options. Ooh, good call. Tool options, use sensors, show preview. Let me go into, I think there's another thing I can do. Configure. I remember configure. I'm pretty sure there was something where I could configure like individual brushes. So maybe, I'm looking at the settings right now, it's not showing. Canvas only settings, canvas input, general keyboard shortcuts. No. Where is that? Besides canvas properties, image properties, view, canvas. Fill pattern, tools, scripts. No. Filter settings, configure Krita, configure tool. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I just don't know where to find it. I could look it up at some point. Make sure I'm on the brush tool. Oh, brush tool, you're right. No, I'm not seeing anything in under tool options while I'm using the brush. Oh, here we go, brush settings. I found the button. Hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on, wait, I can do display capture, can't I? Which one is that? This. There. It's a little funky, but this will let me. Let's see. What am I looking for again? Stabilization. Stabilization. Pop up on brush smoothing. Okay, let me find that. Smoothing. Softness. I don't know where to find that. It's under brush smoothing. Where do I find brush smoothing? Is that here or is that somewhere else? Oh, stabilizer. I see. Found it. Oh, whoa, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I did find it. So we have brush smoothing weighted. What does that look like? Interesting. I kind of like that. This one, it just follows the mouse. Hold on, let me grab my starts. This one, it just follows the cursor. This one, it more follows the cursor. If I did weighted, it follows the cursor with a little bit of pizzazz. If I did stabilizer, it might, we'll see. Now I can draw. Well, it's something. It's like kind of a delay almost. I'll try it out. Let's try it out while we actually let's wait a minute. Let me finish this chair first. So this directions. That. Add a little bit of foreshortening, whatever that is. I don't know. Oh, this is a funky angle. You know, I'm gonna hold off on for now. Let me actually do this. Let me just, where's my table? Yeah, because you're not, actually, you know what? You're probably not even gonna see the legs. Because it's all gonna be covered up by the character. So maybe I just don't do it. That's what's great about digital art. You can just, and just art in general. If I don't, I can just not do it. This back out a little bit. See, I don't know. Perspective option in transformation, which is quite fun. Yes. I think I know what you're referring to. I go wha-bam, I can go wha-bam, and I can go Control T to transform, and then I think warp, yeah, warp and perspective, which is I've been using. I used for the chairs. And warp is very interesting. Oh? It's kind of fun to play around with. I wonder what the math that it has to do to determine how to warp it. All right, let me switch back to chair so you can see better. All right. Oh, desktop so much. All right. There's that. Now we need characters. Hello, characters. Hello. How are we gonna draw you? Let me lock those all for now. You guys are gonna go in front of the chairs. Cows. Oh yeah, let's try using that stabilization. Let's just kind of like trace so we can get a general idea of the shape of the people. Interesting. Oh, that's so smooth. Look at that. Okay, I'm liking the stabilization brush. It's a little weird. Probably take some time to get used to. But as long as you keep the direction correct, it'll be nice. Like if I did, yeah, look at that. I'm like giving it my own outline. That's very nice. All right. Hard plastic. If I remember, you're going to be in this chair. So I'm actually going to erase everything but you, so I can get a general idea of where you would be placed. So you would be like this. He's already at the perfect angle too. Actually, hold on, what's that? What's that? It looks like a picture. Like, what is that? What? And then we're gonna redraw them and change all their outfit. So you would be like there, and you would be why is this? Oh, I'll turn that later. We can use that lore later. All right, now I just want your character so I can know how I'm gonna place it. Oh shoot, is there an inverse selection? Probably. So this is what this person would look like in position. Isopod. Isopode. And then you would be... we're gonna have you be in your... this person in their chill form. I don't want to draw... I ain't drawing all that. Keep your color... We'll keep your color palettes if you have them. You'll be there. And we'll also resize them appropriately. You'll probably be like that large. Actually, you'll be pretty small. Probably be more like there. You'll be short. This person will be... I'm gonna make this person very tall. I feel like that's... I feel like I want to do that. Very tall. Like, towering above the rest of them. And then you would be behind here like that. And then this person would be... Nope, wrong person. I have the layer locked. This person would be... Delete that. Erase. Erase. Remove all that. And then you would be like right here. You also be a little bit larger. We need to make you larger. Let's get the proportions right. Probably be like that. We'll have to adjust the chairs. But this is what that's going to be like. Not quite sure how that's going to work. But then let's give our character sketch. Rough character sketch. All right. I'm going to turn off. Let's head to brush. I'm going to turn this back to basic. And we're just going to do like a rough outline of where everyone would have like the shape. So you would be like this, probably. This kid will be... oh wait, I gotta change my layers. This would be... Oh, whoops. This will be... nervous. Looking at cards. And they'll be like... this. Something like that. We'll do... this kid will be probably in a suit. We're gonna do a black suit. Black suit. Red cloth and pocket. Pocket. This dude will be chill. He'll be looking around. This person... How do we turn this person into a detective? This is gonna be alien looking detective disguise. Hi, Alice 88. Elise, I don't know. And then it'll be look like someone tried to make a detective costume, but like kind of failed horribly. Like they're in the wrong time period almost. Like this person's a time traveler almost. This person will also, this one will be in a normal suit. I'm laying out this scene for Artfight. I have all the characters laid out where I want to. I've got the scene almost done. I'm going to draw the general areas, then I'm going to draw each character separately in whatever pose I want. This is regular suit. This person will be confident in a red dress. I don't know, that feels like it makes sense. This angle will be more like this. They'll be kind of laid back. Kind of laid back. This person will be looking at cards. This will be, yeah, a mass attack, I believe they're called. I think that's more fun than just doing like a single character. So that's what I'm doing. And maybe I can add, like, depending on what, I could add more characters, but I'm going to start with 5. These 5. You're going to be there. What about this person? So we have, excuse me. So we have mafia member, detective in the center. I don't know what they would call person with a red dress, and then would this person be in? What do we think? Trying to think. Detective character. Hold on. Sidekick. But I feel like that wouldn't make sense. Actually, this person would be smaller. Probably a lot smaller. Probably more like that. Not short, but not super tall. Coat? What kind of coat? Because we have detective. Detective coat there. Kind of coat. Because this person will be in a... Oh, maybe I should change this around. This person's definitely... This guy's definitely a mafia member. This will be mafia boss. Mafia boss. Yeah. Well, I figured it would have to be a different detective coat. You're not totally wrong. So, dress, this will be... I'm going to say... Maybe they're like the... Maybe they're the barkeep. No. I think they're the detective sidekick. But then we should change this. I think this person will be the main detective. This will be Mafia second. This will be like the sidekick. This will be the detective. This will be detective sidekick. And this person will just be an additional member. So we have mafia people playing poker against the detectives. All right. It's lunchtime for me. I'm gonna be done. We made good progress today. We almost finished the background. We just gotta draw the characters. Could have a dealer. Ooh, good point. We do need a dealer, don't we? Here, I'll just write that down. Because every poker table needs to have a dealer. It's not a casino, though. I would call it like a bar. Or like the back room. This is the back room of a casino. I think that's what this person would be, then. But then who would be the detective? I don't know. It's gonna be tricky. Because you can't have two... you can't have two mafia members against one... Well, like 3 mafia members against one detective. That's just not fair. Alright, we'll see. Right. I'm going to head out then. We've got some good ideas. We'll develop more tomorrow or whenever I decide to stream next. What time is it? Okay. So, thanks for sticking around. Bye.